Hello, fifth graders. Today's attendance question is asking you to sign in to IXL. I've posted the link for you in the attendance question, but you can see up here as well, ixl.com/sign-in/Nova Classical is the website that you would use. When you get to this website, you'll be seeing this information. And you'll know when you see Nova Classical Academy in this badge here that you're at the correct place. So the first thing you want to do is use your username. As I said in the instructions, your username is your first initial, your last name, and the number 28. So you'll type in that username, and your password to start is ABC123. So go ahead and add that information, and then click sign in. Once you sign in, the first thing that I would like you to do is to change your password. If you click up here, it'll say, welcome, your name. I'm signed in as a random fifth grade student, so it says welcome fifth grade student, but it will say up there, welcome, Johnny Jones. Click on this arrow and then go to profile and settings. This is going to bring up your profile, and here is where you can click to change your password. So you'll type in the current password, which is ABC123, and then you'll type in whatever you want your new password to be. I encourage you to make it something that's easy to remember. Maybe you could use your Google Classroom password. Then you'll repeat the new password and then click submit. And from there, your password should be changed. After that, the other thing I've asked you to do is to complete at least one problem from the recommended skill. So you can see it'll take you to this learning page, and this tab here says recommendations. So recommendations, one skill has been suggested by your teacher. So you're going to click on this skill. I just picked the first skill that was available under math. You'll click on this skill, and it will take you to the screen, and I will ask you to complete at least one question. I mentioned this in the instructions, but I will be able to see whether or not you have completed one question. So I'm going to check to see if you've done this step. So you just complete this one question and submit. Now, you're free, fifth graders, to look around a little bit and try new skills, right? You'll see there's tabs for math and tabs for language arts. So you can go in and try some different things in IXL and get comfortable with it. But at least make sure that you are completing one problem. In addition, you'll see this tab here that's titled Diagnostic. Next week, part of your assignment, it's going to be assigned on Wednesday, and it will be due on Friday, is to take your diagnostic tests in both math and language arts. The purpose of these tests is really to see where you are at. So it's not necessary. I mean, it'll be graded in as much as you need to complete it, but it's not going to be graded in terms of, how many you get right or don't get right. So you click on this diagnostic tab right here, and it'll take you to the diagnostic section. So you'll click step into the arena. It's immediately going to take you into some questions, but I'll show you a part of this. So if you look over here, there's this tab, and right now it's currently set for you to be taking both your math and your language arts diagnostic tests, which you can do, kind of mixing them together. You also have the choice to click and do just your math diagnostic, and then it will only ask you math questions, and then at a separate time do your language arts diagnostic. So you can choose to do that in any way. It's important to know, fifth graders, that this will take a while. It's going to take about 45 minutes to complete your language arts diagnostic and about 45 minutes to complete your math diagnostic. You do not need to complete it all at one time, however. You can complete it over periods of time. You could do some time, go back, take a break, come back and do it again later. It is due, though, on Friday the 12th at 11:59 p.m. You don't have a lot of work scheduled for that Friday, so this would be a great thing to be doing on that Friday or overtime, a little on Wednesday, a little on Thursday, a little on Friday. To be honest with you, fifth graders, you could start working on it now and keep working on it a little bit over the next week and a half. It's open for you to start at any time, but it's going to be due on Friday the 12th, which will be next Friday. It's important to do it on your own. So don't be working with friends. Don't be getting parent help, because really the goal is for us to know where you're at. What have you learned? How has that gone? So just be honest and go through it. And periodically there will be a tab that'll say, I haven't learned that yet. I shouldn't say periodically. It'll show up, right? It'll say, I haven't learned that yet. Or I don't know that one. It is acceptable to click that if you truly don't know something. That gives us good information about what you have and have not learned, and that's great. I do caution you, to click it every time is not going to give us that information. So you should truly try to answer the questions that you can. And if you are stumped, then go ahead and click I do not know that yet. So hopefully, fifth graders, by now you know how to log in to IXL, you know what your password is, and you've changed your password, and you are understanding how you're going to be working on a skill that's been recommended by your teacher, how you're going to complete your diagnostic work. You're going to be working on IXL every Wednesday. You're going to be assigned certainly math, certainly language arts, and periodically even Mr. Kimball will assign some science to you. So it's a great idea right now to spend some time looking around and figuring out how the website works, maybe answer a few questions so you get comfortable answering the questions, so that when your first offsite Wednesday comes, which will be March 17th, that you're feeling ready to begin working on IXL on that day. Of course, if you have questions, please let me know. I'm happy to support you. Good luck, fifth graders.